Welcome back, everyone. I decided to make another episode on the earthquake spell again, just because I've been pretty much obsessed with it. Ever since I got it a few days ago, I've been using it in every single war. Not in every attack, but I think there have been a lot of bases where it's been really useful in helping me to get 2 stars. So I figured I'd go ahead and show the 3 attacks that I used Earthquake in the last 2 wars and see how it went. So let's check those out. So if we look at the number 3 base from the opposing clan in this war, and the clan is John Redcorn, they actually have really nice defenses, pretty well done Town Hall 10 here with both heroes at level 20, but they have this odd base design, and it's designed to try to get you stuck in these V's here and then have all your troops get killed when you get into the V's. But I figured I'd go ahead and use 4 earthquakes and open up that area even more, and now the entire top part of the base is just one big open area. So I started with using 3 golems here on the left side, drop them down, put some wizards behind, and also brought more witches than I usually would. So I have 4 witches this time. Witches tend to do better in open areas because when they get on walls they get stuck, and I also brought a couple witches in my clan castle there. If witches get stuck on a wall, then defenses will rain down on them these mortars and wizard towers, and they'll kill them and the skeletons at the same time. But it's not a big deal in this base because it's so open. You can see I used a rage spell there to get through that inferno tower and the clan castle troops. I used my freeze to stop that inferno tower on the right for as long as possible, and it's only single target, so not a big deal when you have a lot of witches. It mostly just targets troops that you don't care about. And then this attack is starting to look really good here. I got a lot of witches on the side with wizards moving down the right side. I've got a big group moving down the middle. They get stuck on that V a little bit and the mortars start to kill them. But I also got this big group on the side. So it's looking pretty good in terms of having a chance at getting 3 stars on this base. But you can see I did get stuck in that V. A lot of mortars come down, but then I get through and I have a ton of troops left there. Witches, wizards, but unfortunately we can see that wizard tower ends up killing that golem and then taking out all of those wizards along with a witch, and I'm only left with 1 witch and my archer queen. And so we can just move through this attack. I'm at 84%, only a couple defenses left, but the archer queen is only dead, and there's only that 1 witch with a few skeletons. They take out that side. Skeletons are still moving through, but they decide to go through the wall. They get killed by the wizard tower pretty quickly each time, and then the archer queen goes down, and the attack stops at 97%, which is pretty successful against a pretty high level Town Hall 10. So this next attack is my second attack against John Redcorn. They, as a clan had reasonably leveled Town Hall 10s, but their base design seemed to work out pretty well for Earthquake. You can see those 4 Earthquakes there opened up the entire left-hand side of this base. I have a clear shot to the Town Hall, tons of available openings there where I don't have to worry about any walls. All I have to do is get through this first layer here. So I didn't have to bring that many wall breakers, just 6 to open up in the middle and both sides because I had a flanking golem on each side and then 2 golems down the middle, and then most of my troops also down the middle to follow in behind. My golems luckily got ahead, and those skeletons, always doing what they're supposed to do, triggered that big bomb before any of my wizards got too close. You always want to make sure that you drop your witches early enough so that their skeletons get in there and take care of any big bombs and get them out of the way. So you hopefully don't get that unfortunate situation where 10 or so wizards end up getting killed by 1 big bomb. And so we quickly moved through this base. I mean, that didn't take very long at all. We're already at 43%. Town Hall down. The only really big thing that is left in this base is that multi-targeting Inferno Tower, and for some reason my troops just don't seem to be hitting it. And it's quickly taking out most of my wizards and witches there. And so we can just fast forward through the rest of this attack. Easy 2 stars, was never a worry. Got pretty close to 70%. So another successful attack against one of their Town Hall 10s. And if we look at this war as a whole, It was one of our recent wars. Uh, we ended up winning 77-52, and a big part of that was our Town Hall 10s had no issue with their Town Hall 10s. If you look at the first 8 bases, they are their Town Hall 10s. We 2-starred all of them except for one, and that was their number 2, and it was pretty close. Fajiv just got a little bit unlucky and only got 1 star on that attack. So all around, another good war. So this war was against Osmanli, and like usual, I'm attacking the number 3 from their clan, and it's another good base for Earthquake. So I dropped the Earthquake on the left side there, and you can see it gives my troops a clear shot to the Town Hall, plus opens up 1, 2, 3 different areas there that I can also get into reasonably easily and get those defenses out of the way as I move to the middle so they're not hurting me. So I figured I'd start on the side over here with a golem and open up that with some wall breakers because I didn't have that available from the earthquake spell taking out those walls. And then another golem on the opposite side like usual, and then 2 golems down the middle plus a lot of wizards and witches, and then soon to follow my barbarian king and archer queen. And so then they start to move into the middle. The skeletons start moving ahead just like they should. So if there are any big bombs in there, the skeletons will mostly get them out of the way, hopefully, before there's too much issues. But I did use a rage, and that big bomb did take out a lot of my units. And I lose a lot of firepower in the middle, but I'm already almost at 50%. And I got my barbarian king distracting and my archer queen to take down the town hall. So I think if that big bomb right there didn't take out a lot of my troops, this might have had a possibility of being 3 stars, but we're already down to pretty much just the archer queen, and so I just stopped the attack, save her health, another 2 stars. Earthquake was a big deal here for making that base an easy attack. So I've been using Earthquake a lot in wars lately. I recommend wars to be the main use of Earthquake because I think you really need to be able to look over a base first and decide where to put it. So pushing, if you see a base that you're used to, it might be something you want to use, but I think Earthquake, its main utility is going to be in wars. So thanks for watching again, and I hope you tune in for the next episode as well.